Hello, my name is Phillip Brule, and this is Campus Thought, where we ask university students topics talked about on the Fumengo file. I am on Queen's campus, and this week we ask students about gender as a social construct. The first question is, what do you think the difference between gender and sex is?
I think sex is more of a biological thing, whereas gender is more of a socially constructed idea that society has created as a result of feeling the need to kind of differentiate just because it seemed to be easier that way, I guess.
Oh, that's a good question. I think sex is like all of the physiological parts, so like in the biological parts, like you're born like male or female, but I think like gender is more of a social construct. Like definitely there are, I don't know, I guess like, what's the word? There are like things and like rules that are kind of imposed on kids when they're born, like just because of the ways that we're socialized.
I think sex is more like the biological thing, and gender is more of like a social construct, sort of like socially determined.
So sex you can't choose, but gender you can.
I guess maybe your sex is something you're born with, so like usually either male or female unless you're born both, and then the gender is whatever you choose to be. So it could be either one or the other or something in between, or like both, whatever you want, I guess.
I think that sex is just something that you're assigned at birth, like you're born as something, but gender is like kind of what you grow into. Like maybe like you're born as a boy, you want to be a girl. To say that your gender would be a girl, I guess.
I guess like it depends on the person, but gender is generally like strictly male or female, but sex can be like different for different people. So like,
How many different genders do you think there are?
I guess it just depends on the person. They can just choose whatever they want. I don't know if there's a number to it.
For me, I feel like there are only two because I don't have personal experience with like feeling, I guess, conflicted with my own sort of gender.
I know there's way more than just being male or female. You can be a mix of both. Or how many would you say?
Well, actually on Tumblr they have a ton of different options, and on Facebook in 2014 they have 56 different options. Now they just have like sort of you type it in.
I never would have guessed the number was that big.
You think there are biases that prevent women?
In terms of, I know I should say, yes, women can keep up, but like biologically we are constructed differently,
for
and
sure.
so like women do have strengths in different ways and are built in different ways than men, and that's just the way we are, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But I think it's important to give everyone an equal opportunity and a chance, and don't discriminate against women competing in sport with men, for example, just because they're women.
I don't know, like I think women are obviously like equally as good at sports that are, like can be equally as good, so.
Yeah, for sure.
So what do you think those biases are?
Like everyone says, like I think biologically, like yeah, women can't build as much muscle mass as like a man can, but like that doesn't mean women can't be strong.
So what do you think those biases are?
Oh yeah, okay. Do you want to know like specifically?
Sure. What?
Yeah, that's a hard question.
Like society can be biased towards that. I just don't agree with the bias.
Oh, okay. So what do you think the biases are that are preventing women from
Well,
sort
like it's sort of biased that like just like that men should be like doing like a lot of sports and stuff. Like I don't know. It's not.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's hard to explain. But,
So you believe that there are biases that are preventing women from being as
definitely.
strong as they can?
Yeah.
So what do you think those biases are?
Those biases are, I don't know, like you can list a ton of them, like, oh yeah, guys are stronger than girls, guys are smarter than girls, they'll be better for this job, like they know more, something like that. I don't know, like I guess say growing up, like I went into engineering, like I know like it's a profession mostly for boys, but like I knew like it's what I wanted to do. and
Yeah, sure.
yeah, biases like that, like I just wouldn't want it to hold me back or anything like that.
I guess like for me, I feel like it doesn't play a strong role in my life. Like I don't feel like super limited, but I think it plays a slight role. And for people, I think for some people it's more like they're more underprivileged because of that. But in my life personally, I think I haven't faced a lot of issues with it.
So that concludes Campus Thought Episode 1. Comment what you think.